I'm Steve Wolf, and today we're on the set of a movie called Doonby. We're wiring up some pyro. We're about to blow up a truck, as well as shoot a big dust explosion. And the truck is going to come plowing down the road, hit that dirt pile, shoot a bunch of dirt in the air using our air cannons. They use compressed air to push whatever's in the way out. We've got an air cannon over here, got an air cannon over here. And you see these are real rocks. This is the actual dirt pile. But this stuff here is actually a piece of popcorn that had been painted to look like the rocks, but when they shoot out, of course, they won't hurt anybody. We've got 3 of those cannons set up, and then they're tied back in on the line back over to our control area. Our fire pot is standing by. We're getting ready to put the fuel in there. It's also tied back behind the camera.
Are you okay over here behind us?
Is there a rehearsal run up, or is this it?
This is it.
Okay, one shot, one deal. Alright, they just called action. The truck is rolling towards our pile right now. Got our switch in hand.
Get back! Step back! Or I will kill him!
So right now we're back at the set of Doonby, and we're about to do a shootout scene. We're going to be exploding some bottles in a bar. And take a peek around here. I'll show you what we've got wired up. Underneath the red stag here, you'll see a couple of hits right there. And this guy's got a squib underneath it. And this one, I wired it up into the neck here, that little yellow dot right there. These leads run back through here, and then they connect up to our favorite holotron firing device.
And pop!
Beautiful. We're going to come right in that spot now that we weakened it. 3, 2, 1.
And pop! Pop!
I'm Steve Wolf. We're working on the set of Doonby today. We are making rain from a moving vehicle. Andy Ricks is right next to us, and we've got our Honda machine down there. It's going to be drawing water from a tower up there and squirting it out the back. So right now we're just riding the camera car, and we're heading to the location where we're going to make some rain. So we'll hopefully not fall off here. I think we're tethered in here. I don't know. I got a harness on. I hope it does something.
Okay, alright. Yeah, we'll just go to the end of the street.
Yeah, I just told him about this thing.
I'm Steve Wolf. We're here on the set of Columbiana in New Orleans. There's going to be a car crash today. It's going to bounce off into this fire hydrant here. The car's going to be shot at. We're going to have pyro going off in it. We're going to take out the windows of this car. It's being shot at. So we're going to take this one out pyrotechnically. We're going to put a small charge here, and we're going to wire that charge into our firing box. So we've built this Lexan cage here. This is the material that's used to make bulletproof windows. It's a polycarbonate, and it's going to protect the driver so that when this window blows, if any glass fragments out, when these windows blow, if the trunnion ball bounces back, it protects the driver, and he can pay attention to his work and get his job done without getting hurt. And then in the front, we're going to take out those windows with a trunnion gun, which is kind of like a spitball gun, but it's going to shoot a little metal pellet, and there's going to be a camera right here in the car pointing forward. So we've got to shoot up from underneath the camera's point of view to take out those 2 windows. This car is going to hit into a fire hydrant, and they want a whole bunch of steam to come out looking like the engine got damaged. So we've got a powder charge here. This is going to make a whole bunch of smoke really quickly. We're doing the old gag. Fire hydrant gets knocked over, lands on the ground, and water shoots up. We've taken some PVC and painted it to look like a pipe here. And then down here in the hole, we've got a rig that we built that springs water in and puts it into these nozzles, and the nozzles are adjustable so we can determine exactly what kind of spray we get when it shoots up. And there's actually a fire hose secretly running to this. And then we've come up under the grass, and there's actually a valve right here that we can use to turn the water flow on. This valve is attached to a steel cable. That cable runs up over here to a pulley in the ground, and so when we pull the cable, it opens the valve. The water's going to flow through here through a great big fire hose. That fire hose is right in the ground, and we put it underneath the grass, and that fire hose runs all the way down the road. And it's clear. When this car gets shot at, they want the headlights to blow out. So we're wiring up some little charges in here that are going to go right to the headlights. These are tiny little micro explosives, and we're going to just hot melt glue them in place to make sure they don't move around while the car is rolling, because this car is actually going to get shot while the driver is driving it. That's going to create a spark hit. So the explosive on the inside is going to blow out the light, and the explosive out here makes the big spark. We're going to use our Holotron system today. It's our Holotron 1032 point system, and everything that fires in the car is going to be tied into the Holotron. In addition to the electric charges here, the small detonators that are going to be wired into here, we're also going to use these relays that are fired by the same firing system. These relays will then bring power to the solenoids in our trunnion guns so that we can fire the pyro, the trunnion guns, and the smoke charges all from the same firing system, and this allows us to control the action from a safe distance. With this system, we can actually be up to 2 miles away. We are still on set on this movie Colombiana. We're getting ready to shoot a big stunt tonight. We're going to have a woman hanging off the 5th floor of a building over an alley. We're going to make a little smoke. Got a couple of smoke machines hidden down here behind there, and another smoke machine down the end of the alley right there. This is the water truck. Almost any time you see filming at night, you're going to see a wet down. Looks pretty.
My name is John Zimmerman. I'm the stunt rigger on this movie, Colombiana. And we're going to shoot a scene where the girl climbs over the side of the building, hangs on like a gecko hiding from the police. And then they look for her, can't see her, and they walk away. She climbs back up over the top of the roof.
Just the art director on hand saying, oh, the pipe's out of whack. And I'm just going to tell him it'll level out when she's there, because right now it's holding it up.
Right.
So as long as it's,
yeah.
you know, as
Okay.
he wishes it.
Does he mean it's not running all level? Is
Yes,
that?
it's not running.
Let's take a look. You know what? Mike, push down on the pipe where the cables are, as if her weight was on it. See that? See that?
Oh yeah.
You see
I think
it'll go
he's
down?
more concerned about when nobody's on it. I don't know the
It didn't work. It shoved it out too far. It messed up the whole pipe. Then the rest of the pipe was touching the wall. It looked bad.
This pipe that they put on, the art department put this pipe on, is just a facade, because it's supposed to match what they shot in Paris. And in Paris they were in a studio, and they had plenty of anchor points up on the ceiling and everything. We're cabling off this pipe so the stunt girl could hold on to it. It's all about her being like a gecko up against the wall and blending in. This is gonna work out really good.
Earlier when I was literally, I said what.
If you don't stop talking, you're going to be removed from the set. Okay, guys, here we go. Pick it up, lock it up, and let's roll sound, please. You ready? Steve, you let me know when you're ready.
Quick business, Steve.
Speed! Speed on B! Speed on A! All right, here we go, guys. Ready, and background action. And action. Back, 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 back.